Welcome back to Knacker.
Wow.
Fuck you,
You know,
stupid game.
whoa! And yeah, there's a bottomless pit. You can just walk off there, by the way.
No, to be fair, that was just me doing it on purpose because I can just restart from the checkpoint with full life. So.
But,
Well, I know.
Does
That's
the
what I was
game
about.
hide you like that?
Yes, if you
Yes.
roll, if you start this chapter, if you start this chapter after, like from the title screen, yes, you literally spawn right there with enemies immediately shooting at you.
And
That's something from the Sega Genesis, Mega Drive, or the NES era.
And here's another thing that boggles me. Now, okay, here's the thing. You can actually accidentally fall out there if you're going to the back. You're able to see, oh, maybe there's some hidden secrets there. Nope, just a bottomless pit because, it's there.
Pedro, I think there are addicts nearby.
But don't you see, Teo, the whole Genesis fan? That's exactly it. This is a throwback to the good old days.
Can I throw back the game out of my window?
Again, look. There's a time to use a fixed camera, and there's times when that doesn't work.
Oh, hello.
Oh no! Those two guys totally
We
deserve a
needed- we
cutscene.
totally- Yeah, we needed that clearly.
See,
Because these two enemies are apparently so important that they require their own cutscene.
Also, fuck the robots. Why doesn't Victor just use human soldier with all these cool armaments like laser swords?
I guess he doesn't have to pay the robots.
Mark, all this budget and time that you spent on these cutscenes for random enemies that have no purpose, you could have spent that time and budget in actually explaining the fucking Crystal Wars in this game instead of
Not
waiting for
just
the
that,
sequel.
I'm also with the thing that Pedro mentioned. This could have been an actual interesting multiplayer game as a war between the humans and the goblins with all these different armaments type of units, tanks.
So basically, what you're saying is that we have the opposite of the normal problem with a lot of video games. Like, the normal problem is that nowadays, a lot of companies don't seem to think to include
Okay.
single-player
What are you doing,
content.
Pedro?
The problem with this game is that this is a game that is practically begging for multiplayer content, yet has none of that.
I don't think it's even that. I think it's just that I would be fine with that if the gameplay was better.
Well, it's just like, Tio also mentioned, the missed opportunity, having like humans versus goblins in multiplayer.
To answer your question, too, I was just, making sure I didn't miss anything.
Okay, seriously,
Sure.
seriously. What is it with those random drop boxes just falling apart by just walking near them?
My guess is that Knack kinda tracks already the relics if he's close enough nearby.
That doesn't work though because
Oh, goody! Metal Knack again.
Actually, it's Stealth Neck.
Oh, okay.
See, the reason that theory doesn't work, Tio, is that again he has to break other boxes.
But that's a great line.
Why do we want Stealth Knack back? Stealth Knack is
For the
like
lasers.
no. I mean, why is he happy? Okay, yeah. I guess they're happy about it, but why are they even happy about it? Like, it's just Stealth Knack who's one of the weakest of the power-ups.
Knack don't even look all that stealthy.
Not just that.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. I mean, he's supposed to become... Oh, that's right, he has to disperse.
Not just that, Jova. Well, you have to understand, Teo, that considering Knack has no defining personality, they think they can just have him say whatever. He's just a blank
All
slate.
these cool lines, which are not cool at all.
And he's not really so much Stealth Knack as he is Knack with stealth pieces when he's in that form. He's only like Stealth Knack when he's tiny.
There you go. Alright.
Phone.
There we go.
You know what's sad? Stealth Knack here is pretty much what the norm of Knack is in the sequel. Being able to change from small and bigger Knack when you want to.
Yeah, that's the idea on as a prototype, kind of like.
It takes a power-up, one of the lamest power-ups, to be able to do what you should have been able to do from the get-go.
Glorious.
I mean,
And even then, honestly, Joe, I think, from what I've seen at least, even the sequel just barely scratches the idea in a sense that Knack should be able to regulate his size in all cases, having to shift on a minimum between small, medium, and giant.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, fair enough. We had to go outside the vent to open the door from that end. Okay, you know what? Fine, fair. See, look, I'm never really a fan of abilities being stuff that you should have had from the get-go, hence why I really don't like that you have to equip an ability just to be able to see boss or, enemy health bars in Kingdom Hearts. Never really did care for that.
Eh.
God, what was even the point of that in Kingdom Hearts?
The point of what? Sorry.
You know, having to equip an ability that took up space just to see how
that.
much health enemies had.
Right, I am back.
Well, remember, Jova, that series came out back in 2002, so standards were not the ones that we have today.
Honestly,
honestly though, it doesn't even really matter.
At least in the early Kingdom Hearts, it was just consuming minor points, and it was like 1 for the Libra ability, to get the.
Not just that, but later games made it almost obligatory anyway.
Not just that, they even made even stupider conditions to get it. Like you need, in Purpose Leap, you need to obtain it by the fusion of a command core, which it was mostly RNG for you to know it. And let's not even start with the 3D having to do Pet Simulator for everything.
Just make it something that you see from the get-go. Don't make me waste any points on it, please.
Just make it so.
Make it so.
Like, look, if even Final Fantasy can evolve to that level, you can too.
Well,
Are you sure we can't watch Star Trek instead?
To be fair, Jova, I don't know, I don't specifically remember. Well, yeah, in 15, if I recall correctly,
Yeah,
you can
15,
see
yeah,
the bars
black bars,
already.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
usually for Final Fantasy, for a lot of the chapters up until a certain point, you still needed to use the magic Libra, so it consumed MPs.
Well, hence why I said that even Final Fantasy is evolving, since nowadays we have.
Yeah, but
15.
it took its sweet ass long time, to be fair. Oh,
Well-
that's charming.
And how I know I probably lost a quarter of the fan base because of the shift.
Remember.
Twibs. If anything, a lot of the fan base were lost because of the slog of the trilogy. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Remember, Jova, people really want Final Fantasy to just be a turn-based series.
Then buy World of Final Fantasy.
Whatever. Those people
Anyway.
aren't really the norm anyway. Because okay, look, let's ignore that.
Seriously, everywhere I go, everyone moans about. It's not turn-based.
This is not a Final Fantasy playthrough. Anyway,
Yeah.
the problem is that when you're in stealth Knack form, you're in little Knack, so which means, and your life bar is literally goes to like 1 point, which means you cannot, everything one hit kills you.
Oh yeah,
So
that's
can
right.
you just, can you just
basically-
reform immediately after those lasers before you fight
The
the guy?
problem, Teo, is that I have no way of knowing if I'm actually below the.
Actually, I
okay.
think I can determine, the distance and everything.
So, Tio.
It's hard for me.
Hey,
I
Tio.
guess.
Go ahead, Jova.
Remember how earlier you theorized that, Knack being invisible doesn't necessarily make him intelligible? It just protects him against the, the security lasers?
What's that? What's that red screen thing there?
The radar dweebs.
Anyway, Pedro, remind me, you get hurt, right? I mean, if you, go through those lasers without being stealth Knack, right?
You die actually.
Yeah, so turns out no, Invisible Knack actually does make him intelligible to that, but he can get shot by lasers still, that the guy shoots. So
The red thing indicates whether or not relics are near.
So-
Come on, try to pay attention.
yeah. Wait, what?
Sorry.
Volcano.
A volcano.
Right.
Did you say something, Pedro?
I did, but don't worry. Never mind. Don't worry. It's not important.
Crap,
Something's happening because the volcano's erupting. Why do we care?
But yeah, the volcano, we just got the key, so I don't think it was important anymore.
Oh!
And somewhere in the
wait.
distance, you guys can see Magicka Dispel and Glomgold flying
Flying
away.
over, yeah.
Oh no, guys! Ryder and Katrina are back there.
I'm supposed to care, Jova.
But who knows
Apparently.
how he'll make it out of there.
Well, I care about the fact that Ryder is voiced by Travis Willingham.
Also, guys, the dormant volcano is active. What a shock. But yeah, seriously though. Okay, so, this keeps you from being touched by lasers, and yet you can get hit by lasers shot from the enemies. So,
You figured that one
yeah,
out.
I guess these lasers are selective.
that's stupid. I
Yeah.
know I've said it before, but this is incredibly stupid how inconsistent stuff is.
Yeah.
The problem is that, okay, normally I could get off just saying that stuff is inconsistent, but the game keeps finding new ways to be inconsistent. It's amazing.
So in a way, it's consistent at that.
It's consistently inconsistent.
Wow, I never thought
That's
I'd say that
quite an
about a
anomaly.
product.
Joe, I've been dealing with consistent and inconsistent stuff for a while. I should know. I'm a fan of the X-Men movies.
Dwebs is an inconsistency master.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
right. Silly me. What? Silly me. You know, it's not in my place to say that I've never dealt with consistently inconsistent things when I've dealt with characters like Jean Grey.
Joe, you're an Ace Attorney fan. A series that's weakest installments is considered even numbers. The even numbered. It seems like at least the mainline Ace Attorney games.
Dwebs, you don't need to turn every argument into a ramble about people hating on things. Come on.
Also,
No, I'm not talking about hating on stuff. It's just I'm just on about quality in general.
Ace Attorney's thing really isn't so much being inconsistently inconsistent because, you know, yeah, a lot of fans do have problems with cases, but for the most part, the series is considered to be consistently good in quality. I mean, yeah, there may be some bad cases, but overall, there's not really been a bad game.
What's with this Tetris floor?
It's just an artistic design.
I just thought of a name for a game actually.
Like seriously,
It's artistic too.
Like seriously. The way these tiles are designed, you'd think that they would like be falling, but no, they're just like that way. Even though it looks more like a tomb cavern rather than, you know, on board a ship. Remember, we're on board the ship. What kind of design is this?
I got it, guys.
I have no idea.
A story about the struggles of a brother and sister growing up together. It's called Consistency.
Take go to the corner, Dwebs.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Oh, look, guys, we're in heavy machinery.
This level is so.
Totally.
This level is boring even by this game standards. Seriously.
Mostly
Look-
because
Goes on for a while, doesn't it?
Not just that, the enemy placement is just weird.
Okay.
You get like a good chunk of enemies, and then you get corridors with nothing on it.
Okay, seriously, did this level just get taken out of a different part of the game and they just put it...
We need a
What?
cutscene for that.
Oh no!
So how did Knack will get out of this one?
and Knack died.
Well, that was unexpected.
So now what?
See, Java, now this is a moment where we're supposed to feel super duper sad.
Oh no way, he can just repair himself.
As long as the core doesn't get destroyed, it'll be fine.
So wait, why?
Everything seems to be in the right place.
So why
Onto me.
in the other
No more
cases we just get a
sneaking
game over?
So basically, guys, we just needed that cutscene to say that the bad guys are on to Knack.
It was just
Not
an
just-
excuse. It was an excuse to get rid of Stealth Knack.
Not just that, like,
And-
did the soldier just give up after seeing him destroy like that?
No.
Apparently.
Don't you see
No more
Tio?
Drop
sneaking
to-
around.
No more sneaking around. Don't you see Tio, though? Now they're on to him, which means there's no use of Stealth Knack?
I can think of so many ways to just get rid of the stealth neck part without having that cutscene,
Okay.
or at least give the cutscene an actual point.
Okay, you know, Victor is to be a freaking idiot. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make fans that could easily blow anyone off, so my employees may die just by walking around the scaffolding.
And he didn't even bother putting guardrails near where the bottomless pits are.
Like,
Yeah.
look, game, there needs to be some kind of balance between context of the lore and actual environment and the level design. Like, seriously, again.
Maybe Victor used to work at Dimps, I don't know.
No, I'm sorry,
no,
I'm
no,
sorry.
Even,
Yeah,
even
not
even
Joe-
Dips
not
are a
Pedro,
bit
not-
dickish.
Not just that, Pedro, not enough bottomless pizza.
And heck. At least Dimps has the excuse that Eggman would be trying to kill Sonic with those bottomless bits.
Well, maybe that's what Victor are trying to do as well. Kill Knack with these.
But,
At least Dimps are good at other things.
Yeah.
What's this guy good at?
I mean,
Mark
look,
Cerny. Good. Are you forgetting that Mark worked
No,
on
I'm
Spyro?
on about the villain.
the
Having
villain, okay.
having a goatee, yes.
oh
Oh,
my
look
god.
at that, guys! We found
What is
a
this?
ruby relic.
What?
By using the power of ruby relics, Knack can unleash much stronger attacks. But however, we need 15 of them for them to
Oh
be
my
useful.
god, I
we-
completely
and this is like the
forgot.
first- time you get one of those.
Oh.
Pedro, can we get sapphire relics?
No. Not that I'm aware, at least. I never bothered to check into these games' power-ups because who cares?
I completely forgot about
We
that.
found our first ruby relic, guys. Unfortunately, we need 15 of them for them to be useful, which
And
means
we're
of course
practically at the end of the game.
But it's okay, Teo. That's what the new game plus is for.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh,
And
Yes.
boy.
Is it like RNG, but you may have a chance to appear in one of those?
Okay.
Yeah. Those relics are random, Teo. If you want to get ruby Knack, Teo, just repeat the game over and over and over and over until you
Holy
happen to get all
shit.
of them.
What does RNG mean?
Randomly
number
generated.
Random
Yeah,
number
it-
generator. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
it's an acronym. With...
Anyway, basically, here's the thing about crystal relics. They're harder relics because, well, how should I put it like this? You need the treasure chest. Here's the thing. The treasure chests give random rewards. So basically, treasure chests
We
are
already
the...
established that.
No. Here's the thing then. Treasure chests are a bit different. Whereas whereas most of the crates that we got, those the gadget parts in, those are fine. However, with crystal relics, you have to get the special treasure chests in endgame levels and hope that you'll get a crystal relic piece instead of a gadget piece. So, yeah. You thought, the randomness was bad enough? Well, now we've got this to add
They were in
on.
a hurry. They forgot to put in the floor.
That's...
You what?
Are you serious? Okay, no, okay. No,
George Keaton actually got paid to say that line.
I
so...
forgot to put in the floor.
But it's okay, guys. We found levitators who just happen to be conveniently here.
Why would you establish an obstacle that's so easily taken care of in literally seconds?
I can imagine Mark writing this. I'm going to create a dilemma for the characters. Okay, and here's the solution right after it.
Oh my god,
Genius!
Pedro, it's the GrabCon unit from 13.
Yes, it is.
Oh, fuck me.
This game seems to be reminding you guys of a lot of bad stuff.
And that's the end of the cutscene, guys. We dedicated a cutscene just to get down from that ledge.
But don't you see, Joey, it was to establish that we got levitators.
Yeah,
there is no floor.
that's the thing, though. The levitators are only good for the humans. They're never used gameplay mechanic-wise.
This is Knack in the floor is not lava because there is no floor.
Like,
Also, Dwebs, that's because this game is basically generic bad game 101.
also, the grates on those platforms are so wide apart that Knack should kind of slip
Yeah,
through.
I hate this section. What you're not seeing a lot of depths, by the way. I died a lot doing this section because this section, like one hit from the enemies and you'll most likely fall to your death because of the
Belmont
path.
syndrome. Yay.
That too, but also because the pathway is so narrow that if you get knocked out, you'll most likely fall into the abyss.
Oh my
Yeah,
God!
It reminds me of Mega Man 8, where one of the upgrades you can get is actually the ability to not get knocked back by hits.
Yeah.
Oh, have you seen that Cat Icarus review?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, did you guys see that cutscene again? So now we're having cutscenes that establish how the humans are able to follow us, yet we didn't have that earlier. It's like I said, did most of the budget just go into the later parts of the game?
Oh, but by the way, guys, I forgot to tell you.
Hmm?
Since Jova was, hyping it up, might as well announce for you guys to prepare. This is the part where we finally find out what exactly was behind that door that Knack wasn't able to open with his relic.
Ooh.
You're...
No, but I know you guys cannot contain your excitement to find out the answer to that.
I'm hype. I'm getting hype incarnate.
Let's just say you
Never,
won't...
never since the days of the immense hype towards the King Arthur movie have I felt so hyped.
Were
Oh
people
my
hyped
God.
for that
The
movie before
The
it was
animation of
released?
Knack levitating is still god awful.
Oh my God, his arm, it's missing! No, seriously, his hand was
So what were
missing
you-
during that frame
so-
of animation.
What was that you were asking, Jova? Sorry.
Was King Arthur even hyped before it got released?
Well,
How was
one
the
of them-
marketing in that sense?
one of there were trailers.
Well, yeah, but how was like the fan
That doesn't.
hype towards it?
Trailers doesn't equal hype.
Well, but I guess the problem, I think the problem was, I think people just aren't really interested in those kind of movies anymore.
Oh, come, no. There are plenty of people still interested in that.
Jova, it flopped.
Well, yeah, dude, but just because a movie flop doesn't mean people aren't interested in those
Like,
kinds of movies.
for example, how was the pacing in between trailers? Were they released at a good, consistent time between each other, or all in a block and then they forgot for a
Well,
while?
I didn't help that the film kept getting delayed.
Well,
yeah,
yeah.
that's also a factor.
Yeah, that could also be a
It
factor.
was supposed to come out in like late 2016, but then it got put off again and again and again till just this May.
So basically, it suffered a bit of it suffered a lot of hype stagnation. It sounds like.
That and the film itself was great.
Okay. But again, you're talking about matching the hype and stuff.
But
yeah,
how
but we're
could you
talking
say
about
that,
pre-release hype.
there's a David Beckham cameo?
Ooh. Who's David
Basically,
Beckham?
Dwebs doesn't even like
Oh,
the
Pedro,
No, Pedro. I like David Beckham.
Hey, Pedro,
Oh,
you got
goody,
another.
another
Appreciate
Ruby
it.
Reddick.
I appreciate Beckham as a footballer, but he is a god-awful actor.
Oh yeah.
okay, then.
Oh yeah. That reminds me.
I was just saying, 'cause since you're a Chelsea fan, I didn't take you for a Beckham fan.
That reminds me. Probably a good time for me to mention. As far as I know, this
I
is the only,
respect Beckham, not Man United.
this is probably a good time
Well,
for me
you know,
to.
he's a Man United kid.
Anyway,
Go ahead.
Yeah,
it's probably
go
a good
ahead.
time for me to mention, but this is the only level, at least from my experience, where you can get crystal
Cutscene.
relics.
Okay.
This airship is heading straight for trouble.
Why is no one in this room?
Victor certainly isn't wasting any time.
It's a trap, innit?
This is like a control panel room.
Hey guys, we
Anywhere
mentioned
near-
Gundahar's territory.
No. We'll be quite a ways away. Unless I do this.
Really? You can change the
Initiated
course.
self-destruct
You can
sequence.
change the course of the
don't
ship
think
from
that
there, and
bad
Victor had
things can
no,
happen.
practically no guards,
Yes,
no
of
people
course.
inside.
Christ, even
Wow. Wow. Wow.
At worst, ships have better security.
Okay, that line from Vargas. Of course. Key first, Charlotte later. Like, wow. I mean, okay,
Your
so.
priorities would.
Remember, Joe, that was his arc. His arc is that he stopped being a stupid asshole. That's his arc.
Except he's not.
Well, okay. See, here's the
I
problem.
mean, he doesn't stop, I mean.
See, here's the problem. It's like, oh, you know, go, okay, I get it. You know, he realizes that he needs to save the world before saving his wife, sure. But in context of that line, though, it's like he's so nonchalant about the fact that, yeah, we're not prioritizing saving my life. Like, at least act worried that she's asking you to save her. Like, oh, I mean, okay, we know she's not being held captive. But how does he know?
Jesus.
Also, those mooks are literally just waiting there in what looks to be a narrow scaffolding outside on a balcony.
Maybe Jova, we were enjoying the pizza.
No, Jova,
What do you
I know how he knows.
I already
Wow.
said he read the script.
We need to. I need to think of a new catchphrase.
You really do.
But what though?
We'll figure it out, goddammit.
Oh, jeez. That robot was just waiting in the box. It reminds
Yeah.
me of Batman Rise of Sin 2.
Surprise!
Yeah, Jova, it reminds me of
Okay.
Batman.
Surprise, mofo.
Okay, well, actually, Taylor, it's interesting you say that because,
It reminds you of what now, Theo? Oh, wait.
Batman Rise of Sin 2, a game where basically during the plot, for some reason, Bane manages to hide like 100 of his books in boxes, which get sent to the Batcave.
Oh.
okay, I have to ask a question to all three of you. First to Teo. Teo, how would you feel if this chapter in this ship would have turned out to be a gigantic knot of padding of wasting our time? Dwebs?
Honestly, again,
At this point, you just don't even you stop giving a shit.
It can't be.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, Jova.
Well, you know, honestly, at this point, it depends on how much stupid they are in admitting it, because, you know, that's the thing about
We
this
fought our
game.
way
It's
across the
stupid
whole
all
ship.
around, but it
The
practically
key's got
makes
to be
an
closed
art
now.
out of surprising you with how
there it
stupid it'll
is.
be about things.
And there's Victor, too.
So, I'm just gonna wait and see.
Let's do this.
This game, this game wasn't even worth it for Teo in terms of getting trophies.
Yeah.
Wow,
I'm not gonna
that's
get this
saying
game even
something.
for the trophies. Like, it's not worth it, man.
Wait, you got any games for trophies?
Yeah,
Well, sometimes, yes,
Teo,
well,
sometimes we'll buy a shitty game just for the sake of getting trophies.
That's also one of the other reasons I played stuff like Mindjack or Battleship.
Oh, mine jet. So I guess you'll be handling that one for the channel?
I haven't. Drove, I remember my status on the SMB. I didn't manage to finish that, not for the glitches, but for the fake difficulty. Surprisingly enough, the PS3 version is, or even because of a patch or the PS3 version, it doesn't have all the glitches that Angry Joe mentioned in this review.
So let me get
Surprisingly
this
functional.
So let me get this straight. There was already a robot waiting, but then Victor just thought to have that other robot waiting in the box.
Genius.
What was even the point?
It's
Also, Pedro, you're close to relics.
not just that, but don't you see, Jova? The surprise factor is important. Anyway, we're almost to Victor.
Almost.
Oh.
Just a bit
I
more.
mean, yeah, just jump on
Run
the
out.
street, just jump on the safe pod and just runs away.
Yeah, run away.
Tail, you fucking
Run.
wish.
Hey guys, run away to our victory.
Go to the corner.
No,
Again.
I'm in the corner. He can't stop me.
Go to
But
the...
Vic-
You're gonna go
I
to the
wonder if
corner
Victor
with...
can, actually. But
I'm
whatever.
sending you to the corner within the corner.
Oh my god.
Who do you think you are, Super Nanny?
So now, how do we get past?
Doop.
There you go. Don't you, that cutscene was so incredibly useful.
Yeah, we totally needed that.
I think Bibbs is going
Liz,
insane.
are you drunk?
Probably.
Bibbs, you've been drunking behind my back.
Again.
How can I drink behind your back? I'm all the way over here.
Yeah. Huh.
Waves, that stuff needs to be reserved for the finale. Come on, man.
But hey,
We're doing the finale right after this, so yeah, he's just preparing to.
Yeah. So, how much did you drink
Oh
in
my
prep,
God.
Dwib?
2 cans.
Oh,
Well, it's
boy.
like well, that's just the thing. It's kind of like how I've already told Dwibs, like if he ever comes to Portugal on a vacation, like a lot of British people do, I really need to invite him out for drinks, because since he's a really fun drunk.
He is.
Yeah. Yeah, if I win the lottery, that will be high on my bucket list.
You see, Tio, this is how Dwibs' defense mechanism.
All right, hold on,
Oh,
Jova.
here we
We
go.
found it, guys. We found the key. Oh, it's a trap.
Katrina is dead as a result of your pathetic interference. Now,
And
not too late, Victor. We can stop
Hey,
this
guys,
before
Victor
things
finally
get
has a
completely
reason to
out of
want to
control.
kill these guys.
let's try
Can
let's try
Knack
reasoning
just-
with them.
Can Knack just punch the glass?
All our lives will end
No,
someday.
Tio, it's,
Katrina had
it's,
perished in the achievement
they
of
never
our dream,
explain.
then that would have been a
Holy
beautiful
shit,
thing.
these games.
Also,
Died.
Katrina isn't dead.
Mark, what
As
happened?
you
to
Hey,
you?
now.
here's an idea, guys. Why don't you tell them that as far as you know, Katrina's not dead?
We don't. Again, we don't need to tell him.
But they don't even try.
And that's it. That was chapter 12.
Game over. Everyone's dead.
We never got the key. So this chapter was just a gigantic waste of our
But
time.
it's okay, guys. They got the levitator, so we don't even have to worry about them falling.
Yes, yes, Jova, I'll take betting for $500.
Yeah, but Knack don't have a levitator. does he?
And now Knack is
And he
doomed.
broke their freaking bed.
Knack,
You know,
don't,
just-
you don't go.
You know, Knack, you wouldn't have been hurt by the falling, probably. They will be.
He's doing a pile driver's what?
What? No.
No.
No, gravity does not
Oh.
work that way.
And now I can remember they got the belts on.
But the belts were malfunctioning. They were being broken,
they
and
were.
yet they just worked
Maybe
just
they're on
fine.
limited capacity or something. I
So where are we now?
We're back at the Goblin Citadel.
don't know.
Now we're in the final chapter of the game, chapter 13.
We are conveniently close to where Victor is heading, Tio.
And now prepare for quite a lot of cutscenes.
Yay, I
Boys?
guess.
Leave these two to me.
What?
See? Told ya.
There you go, too. Now
Oh, and-
apparently he's able to kick the goblins out.
Okay, so Vargas all this time could have just...
Established that he's a fighter.
Doctor, you came.
Well, I
Wow,
promise.
those were the only
Some
two
very
guards.
quick introductions. This is my assistant, Lucas.
Well, remember, Tio.
Some high security facility you got there, right?
Remember, Tio. She
Hello,
was...
lady.
We were too busy last time to say hello properly.
Hello.
My dear, I'm sorry.
Oh,
to be in
by the
such a
way,
rush, but
Charlotte's
the
gonna
world
completely
may end if
forgive
we don't get
Vargas.
the
I mean,
Trogdor
yeah,
mine
yeah.
quickly.
I
The
get it.
world
Are
may
there
end.
any intact airships left?
Okay. I know I complained about her accusing Vargas of abandoning her, but
She has not spoken as almost a
It was my
single
final
line.
project for
Oh,
Gundahar
fine.
before I learned the truth of what he was up to.
Oh, but it's brilliant.
Nice weapons,
How
too.
convenient.
Those will come in handy.
But Doctor, there's a big problem.
Oh,
Does
no.
the dialogue
Goblins took
get
this place
better
bare.
in the
I have no
next
relics
game?
left to power the
Wait.
engine.
Oh, look, guys, she has no relics to power the plane.
Knack?
I
But that's
want.
okay.
Wait.
But that's okay because we have Knack here.
Hey!
So that's another excuse to have him reduced to the middle form.
Hey, you know, when...
Actually, Tail, surprisingly, no. You'll see in the finale.
You know,
Sure.
wouldn't this have been a...
Wait, let me poke.
Never
No.
tell me the odds.
No, good.
By the way, they only showed Lucas getting in there. Where's
Yeah.
everyone else?
Hi, Vargas, Knack, and Charlotte. I'm gonna go save the world myself, apparently.
But Josh, you're not Spider-Man in this universe.
Alright, everybody. So now time for the big mystery. Okay, start placing your bets. What's behind the door?
Oh.
Twin brother.
PlayStation 1 copy of Crash
Knack's
Bandicoot.
twin brother, innit?
Just
Alright,
what?
let's see.
It's...
And it's
It's a hidden kingdom.
El Dorado.
No.
the
It's...
Lord Sauron we found in that previous chapter.
Yeah, remember that eye that bugged us?
And
This
now
is it.
kills Victor. There you go. It's not the one track all over again. Thanks, Mark. Thanks.
You know, Pedro, I think this may actually be worse than Dr. Trek. I mean...
Sorry, Tail. Victor's days are gone, so
Also,
Victor will not be showing up anymore in this series.
Also,
Sorry.
also, there you go, guys. The plot literally spoiled.
Refer to that line here from Malcolm in the Middle. I expected nothing and I'm still disappointed.
Also, guys, think about it. The plot kind of spoiled what was behind that door since we already dealt with what was behind the door.
Also,
Like,
this
seriously.
cutscene feels rushed as fuck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
in
seriously.
general.
So you see, Dwebs, the plot twist is that the villain, the true villain, is actually Sauron.
And here's the thing: we were actually in that area before. Like, seriously, the area is the exact same. Like, that's either laziness or that's the exact same area, which means that Knack.
Look,
What?
guys, it's like Tail said last part. The power of boners. Isn't the power of boners magical, Tail?
Oh shit.
Whoa.
Apparently not, because it doesn't help you avoid that.
Oh, by the way, can I talk about how lazy Charlotte's character arc is? Like, let's not forget the
What
last.
character arc? There's no. She's just stupid,
No,
and that's
even-
it.
Hold on. Let me
Compliment
finish.
by
Let me
your
finish,
facial
guys.
expression. I mean, Jesus, that girl I've seen piece some shit.
Remember though, the last time she and Vargas met, she had... and that's how we start the level.
Thank you, Mark. Again, be sure to show me if Lucas manages to get a pebble in his shoe.
Anyway.
Don't forget, show me every single little unimportant thing, game.
Anyway, just to
Go ahead.
cap out. Remember, the first time she and Vargas met in this game, she accused Vargas of abandoning her, and she was resentful of him. Yet now the game is gonna completely ignore that, and they are now back together hunky-dory. Like, I know it's...
Brilliant!
Okay, guys. The worst is almost here. Let's get
See ya,
to
everybody.
the end.
See you for the finale.
Yep.